After recovering from my last wild night out, Vietnam is slowly revealing more of itself. This new destination offers me a fresh perspective on a country that's becoming increasingly endearing. Enjoy the episode!
Keep Your Wings, le podcast.
Chapter 6. Adjustment Needed. Time flies like crazy. Sleeper buses follow one another faster than I can eat pho. Cities in Vietnam are becoming more welcoming, more interesting, and the people I meet are increasingly smiling and curious. I finally find a form of inner peace with Vietnam. I've already left Dalat and its mountains, and I'm heading towards Nha Trang. A whole new settings unfolds before me, flirting with Ibiza vibes. Loud music, crazy traffic, dream beaches, restaurant pricier than usual with more luxurious dishes, oversized hotels facing the coast, street shows in the evening, and Russians everywhere. I was surprised to see entire menus written in Cyrillic. I mean, Vietnam and English are already complicated, but in Nha Trang, Russian is everywhere, on signs, products, and storefronts. A real shift showing that tourism here clearly targets a specific niche. Increasingly direct flight from Russia to Nha Trang make it the ultimate summer destination. A 4% increase in Russian tourists is being noted, mainly due to price significantly lower than Thailand. Everything here is designed and adapted to make Russians feel at home. After chatting with the receptionist of my hotel, everything became clear.
Oh, Russian mostly come here to enjoy the beach. They don't travel much, eat as much as possible, drink endlessly, and usually stay in the same place for long periods. I've had guests who stayed nearly a month.
He told me while glancing at a Vietnamese soap opera playing on a small 4:3 TV. Indeed, my dorm was filled with Russian. Out of 10 beds, 8 were occupied by them. Lying on their bunks in underwear, they sipped vodka or beers while watching video on their phones, all without headphones. The vibe in Nha Trang is strange, not necessarily because of the Russian, but due to the contrast with the rest of Vietnam. This artificial paradise reminds me somewhat of what you see in Bali with Australians. They come for one thing only, to fully enjoy themselves, without respecting locals or wanting to learn about the culture. They create a new kind of home inside this artificial bubble that shields them from any contact with the Indonesian population. While sitting on a bench in a grassy area near the beach, a woman in her 40s squat by a tree. She lowered her pants and defecated on the ground. She grabbed a few yellow leaves from the floor, wiped herself, and quietly slipped away. My first reaction was to burst out laughing, before feeling ashamed. What could have driven this woman in such a luxurious town as Nha Trang to come shit on the promenade? That's when reality hit me hard. Despite growing development and better hygiene, a portion of the Vietnamese population still lacks access to proper basic toilets. A detailed UNICEF report studied this issue. With the tourism boom, Vietnam has developed at an exceptional pace, becoming the third Asian nation to experience such rapid change after China and Indonesia. However, as the report highlights, this evolution doesn't benefit the country's 92 million inhabitants equally. Progress has been made, but not everyone has basic hygiene access, and it's in the narrow alleys and small neighborhoods where this poverty is felt most, sometimes right across from luxury hotels and fancy restaurants. It's a good reminder that, as travelers, we remain privileged. My trip in Vietnam is very different from the one I took in Taiwan. I move around a lot more, meet fewer people, and feel somewhat lost among the crowds of tourists. Occasionally, I manage to be alone and avoid the waves of hipster and laughing party goers, but they are often around every fucking corner. That's my first regret about Vietnam. Not the locals who are very kind, but the tourists and travelers who see it only as a chance to enjoy cheap beers and easy drugs. But whatever, my journey continues. This time, I'm heading to Da Nang, where I plan to meet a friend from Belgium. New adventures are already waiting.